Let me show you routine cleanup of Roborock S8 Plus. So first of all, what we're gonna do is remove everything that is easy to remove and that you should do at least once after 1 week or maybe 2 weeks. Remove the dustbin right here. Click on those two buttons and place them on the side. Now here on the top, I think we removed everything. Also, you should remove the water tank. I actually already did that, but let me insert it just to show you how easy it is. You just need to press on this button and then remove the water tank. After that, we can put our robot upside down and remove the mop. There's a mop right here, and there's two buttons where I'm clicking right now. Just click on those two buttons, hold them, and then push out the entire mop. Next thing is the main brushes right here. You will need to use those two buttons. Just push on those two buttons towards each other and remove the cover for those brushes and get those brushes out. And lastly, there's the secondary brush right here. You can use a screwdriver to remove it. Now, if it rotates like this, that means you will need to hold it for a few seconds until the screw lets go. Use the star screwdriver to remove it. And now we removed everything that is easy enough to remove. Of course, there's the deep clean that you could remove the wheels, but that is a different story. This is just a routine cleaning. And now when we have everything, let's start by cleaning robot. Then I'm gonna move on to all of the accessories. For the robot clean, I will use mostly this towel, and you can also go for something like a toothbrush if you want it to clean it even better. So also when it comes to cleaning solutions, I'll be using this LCD cleaner. You can go for anything else if you want, but I'm just gonna stick to that LCD cleaner. Spray a bit of it onto the sheath, and then you can begin cleaning the sensors. That's what I'm gonna do first. So just clean up those 6 sensors. There's 6 of them, as you can see, on the bottom side, and also one on the front that I'm gonna take later. Inside here, you should use a toothbrush. Honestly, I don't have a toothbrush right now, but I'm just gonna use the cloth. You can simply swipe it like that to get it clean. In those gap areas, it would be better, as I said, to use toothbrush, and the same goes for this area. You can just swipe it up. You can clean the wheels as well. And now we have everything. We can go into this area where there's the dustbin. Then inside, not sure if you can see it, but there's this gap right here. Sometimes after cleaning, when your dustbin was full, there will be dust inside molded into the brick, so you can just take it with your fingers, use the glove preferably, and remove it. Also, I should show you the front sensor just to make it fully cleaned. There's a sensor on the front. You can also clean it like that. So we have everything for routine cleaning when it comes to the robot. Let's go into the accessories. First, the dustbin. As you can see on the instructions right here, it says that you can clean your dustbin using water, but before you're gonna use it, you should leave it for 24 hours to dry. It needs to be fully dry before you insert it back into the robot. You can open your dustbin like this and remove the HEPA filter. Then you can also use use water to clean HEPA filter as well. So just pour water onto the into the trash bin to fully clean it. But before you pour water, actually you should remove any dust from it, because it's just much easier to clean it that way. Then we have the brushes. The same thing goes here. You can use water to just clean them. That is enough. You don't need to do anything. They are rubber, so I wouldn't worry too much about cleaning them using the water. Then there's a water tank. And to clean water tank, you just pour water inside. This one is quite filthy, as I bought this robot secondhand. You can add water inside this area right here. Then you can close it and just shake it a little and then pour out the water. I would prefer to use the water, filtered water, not to get any water stones in it. So that is that. Then there's this handle, the protection for the brushes, sorry. You can also use the water to clean it, it's fine. The last thing is the mop. So to clean the mop, I would prefer to first remove the mop. You can remove it by just dragging it like that. As you can see, there's wrap, and then you can put it in, you can clean it in the water, of course, or you can just put it into the washing machine and then it should clean as well. So that is basically everything. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing.